mnemonic passphrases. And what the fuck is this? And how do they come with mnemonics for the keys?
So that is the idea behind it. Is like humans don't work very well with large numbers,
Yeah, well,
right?
I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, we are not good with very big numbers, and so our brains would not be able to store a private key.
Yeah. Well, they are not capable of storing mnemonics either, but here they are.
But it's easier,
It's
right?
easier. I do agree. And if you try
If you really want, you are able to.
to memorize, yeah, you are able to do that. But
And
nobody does it.
if you don't try, that's up
Yeah,
to
you are
you.
not going to be able to.
But it's possible. But I can guarantee you to store a private key, a numeric or hexadecimal private key, would be much harder
Yeah, I
or
do agree.
impossible at
Yeah,
all.
I agree.
So that's the reasoning behind mnemonic passphrases. And in Bitcoin, it was suggested and uh, agreed in a standard which is BIP 39. So if you go to the Bitcoin improvement proposals on GitHub, you will see all the details about BIP 39, and it also allows multiple languages, so keys in mnemonics in Portuguese or English or Spanish or French are possible.
Mhm.
They also uh, try to avoid very similar words,
Yeah,
right? So that people don't confuse them, and also very easy writable words. For instance,
yeah,
avoiding
they're not big words, right?
words that where you don't usually know if it's with an A or an E or an I or something like
Hmm.
that. You know, um, there's a lot involved in that, in choosing the right set of words to be used on a mnemonic passphrase system, and that's what BIP 39 takes care of, and it's really cool, and it's used on many other blockchains as well.
Hmm.
So if you exported your private key, your mnemonic from MetaMask, it will use BIP 39. If you have a ledger device, a hardware wallet like a ledger or a Trezor or whatever, they don't sponsor us, so we talk
Yeah,
about them all. But if they want, we are open to that.
yeah,
Uh,
we can negotiate some deal.
but if you use a hardware wallet, usually you store uh, your 12 words or 24 words in a paper that you store in somewhere. um, and that's the beauty of it. The beauty of this is that it creates, based on those words and an algorithm, it creates your private key,
Mhm.
right?
So the private key is created from those words and not the other way around. It's not like, okay, I have a private key, so let's generate some words. It's not like that. It's the other way around.
Actually, that's a good question. I think it can be both ways, but I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I would have to
I
dig.
have no idea. I'm just trying to figure out myself.
I think that you can have a private key and generate the corresponding words for that. So, but I would have to dig it. I don't know. I
Mhm.
don't know from the top of my head.
Yeah.
But either way, it's the idea is for you to be able to go from the words to the private key. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
idea
at least that's how you
behind it.
recover your keys.
But I say that it's possible because usually wallets store the private keys and not the mnemonics.
Yeah.
And when you want to export them, they generate the mnemonic somehow. So probably the BIP39 algorithm enables that to go from private key to mnemonic. I am almost certain that it should be, but to be honest, I don't know everything on the top of my head. Otherwise, it would explode.
Yeah.
So